In a horrific and gruesome crime that has sent shockwaves across New York City, a man set a woman on fire inside the New York City subway train and used a shirt to fan the flames, causing her to become engulfed in fire. The suspect, accused of killing the woman, has been charged with murder in a New York court. This incident has left New Yorkers grappling with questions of safety and inaction by others to save her. As the flames engulfed her body, shocking footage shows a group of onlookers, including some police officers, who either watched or walked past without offering any help. Amid the chaos, an NYPD officer stationed outside the subway car seemingly did nothing as the fire was spreading. The incident has sparked outrage across the city, with many asking just why didn't anyone intervene and help. The woman, believed to be homeless, was reportedly asleep when Sebastian Zapata, the main accused, allegedly set the unidentified woman's clothes on fire and then fanned the flames by waving a shirt around her, which caused the flames to fully engulf her. According to federal immigration officials, Sebastian Zapata is an undocumented immigrant from Guatemala who was deported in 2018 and returned illegally to the United States after that. It still remains unclear when and where he entered the country. His last known address was listed as a Brooklyn homeless shelter for men with substance abuse and mental health problems. He has been charged with first and second degree murder and arson charges. The incident happened early Sunday morning on a train that was going to Stillwell Avenue in Brooklyn. And according to the police, the attacker approached the seated victim as the train was approaching the station, simply used a lighter to ignite her clothing, and within seconds, she was engulfed in flames. Officers on duty at the upper level of the station reported smoke and rushed to investigate. And that's when they found the woman covered in fire inside the train car. The woman was pronounced dead at the scene. Investigators are now trying to determine just why the woman was set on fire on the Brooklyn subway train, which New York City Police Commissioner Jessica Tisch calls it, and I quote, one of the most depraved crimes one person could possibly commit against another human being. New York City is notorious for its high-profile crimes, and the latest incident has once again raised questions on subway safety. But in a December 3rd news release, the New York Police Department, or the NYPD, reported how crime rates are down in the city. In fact, major crimes were down 1.9% since 2023, and there was a decrease in the overall crime index of 5.7% in the month of November. However, this disturbing incident has gained national attention, with many speculating that the bystanders' reluctance to intervene could be attributed to the ongoing debate surrounding eyewitness help and intervention in dangerous situations. While the public's response to the incident is one of shock and anger, questions are also being raised to the NYPD's response. In fact, in a scathing remark, former NYPD Commissioner Bernard Kirk has condemned the officers for their lack of help and indifference. He expressed his shock and disgust by saying, and I quote, that no one attempted to help this woman. They watched like cowards. New York residents and social activists have taken to social media to voice their outrage and frustration. In the aftermath of this incident, questions are being asked as to why didn't anyone step in? Was it fear of legal consequences or a growing apathy towards others' suffering? Meanwhile, the main accused was arrested hours after the attack when a group of high school students on another train recognized him and alerted the authorities. He was then detained at the Herald Square, and officers immediately tracked him down. Despite his claims that he was drunk and doesn't remember setting the woman on fire, Zapata Khalil's actions have been described as being gruesome and depraved by the New York Police Department. Police investigators believe that the victim and the suspect did not know each other, raising the possibility of an unprovoked attack. This tragedy has sparked a broader conversation on public safety, legal responsibility, empathy, and most importantly, the moral obligation to intervene and help those in distress.